studio audience. I'm Victor Martinez Jr. Good to see you. As always, we got Norman Davis, our music conductor, in the house. Make some noise for him. He's going to be playing everyone in and out. You're killing it, Norman. You're killing it. God damn, that musical guitar. Guys, we got a good show for you tonight. We got all of STOIC as our musical guests coming out later for the halftime show. Make some noise for them. Clap it up for STOIC. Let's go. We got Danny Archino with Hot News coming up here right after my monologue. We got the very funny Kenny Lion and Buttah Man coming on later on tonight too, guys. It's gonna be a great fucking show. So let's start off from the very top with respects to someone we lost, a legend in the comedy scene. Mitzi Shore died this week, guys. It's a terrible, man. Yeah, Mitzi Shore. Oh, you're clapping for it. Yeah, it's sad, man. You know, it's
she's
really.
A good woman.
She's a wonderful girl. She changed so many lives, and you know, she gave us the Comedy Store right there on Sunset in La Cienega. And you know, the thing is, all these comedians, these open micers like myself, are coming out and saying how much she changed their lives. And I mean, the truth is, if she really changed your life, she would have banged you and you'd be famous by now, okay? So, shut the fuck up and stop making posts already. Jesus, just let her rest. Speaking of resting, my son this week got really sick, changing of the weather, you know, seasons and shit like that. He's getting allergies, he's congested, he's coughing, and you know, I don't know where he gets that from. He's got this loud cough. It's like, I've never seen anything like it before. Who knows where that comes from? And yeah, so you know, he's been really upset this week, and he's been a little sick too. He's had stinky shit, stinkier than usual, mind you. And I mean, I've just been avoiding changing his diapers, man. It's just smelly. Speaking of stinky shits, let's talking about Jeff Sessions right now. Boo. Boo. The ex-director of the FBI, James Comey, came out in his book saying that Sessions seems a bit overwhelmed, like he can't handle what he's doing, and he's just like he's just taking it. He's not going to take it too well. You know, his job is just too much for him, and it sounds like he needs weed instead of going against it. You know, that's the thing. Like, he's over here trying to ban something he needs. Imagine if he banned other shit he needed. You know, like Viagra or diapers, right? We need him on a leash, man. He's like a little fucking troll dog. And I think Trump came out this week as well, the same day that he came out and declared World War III, Friday the 13th, very fittingly. He said to Colorado that he's not going to be involved in any of the federal raids, and he's not going to bother them on a state level, which is really cool. Thank fucking God. I mean, I'm glad he said that.
Yeah, thank God.
It sounds like he's out of his mind, you know? It's like one of those jokes where, like, yeah, I'll legalize weed when the end of the world comes, right? Which is exactly what he did. He bombed Syria the same fucking day that he decided to legalize, to say that he's not going to bother with weed. So great. And so Comey, he's on a leash now. Fucking not Comey. Sessions is on a leash, and he's just like a barking dog. You know, he's barking so much. He went to the border to help raise awareness that apparently people are supporting law more than ever. Law officers. I mean, it's like, have you even talked to black people, dude? That's not true. I highly doubt you're aware of what you're saying. And speaking of weed and shit like that, what's that guy's name? Is it John Boehner?
Boehner.
John
Call
Boehner.
him Boner. He's a boner.
John Boehner is apparently all for weed now, which is like a real whorish move. It took him 4 years being a House Speaker, all against weed. The second he starts getting sponsorship from a weed company, he's like, oh, maybe it's a good idea. You fuckhead, you were there for 4 years, man. You were in charge of shit. And now you're going to whore yourself when you're not in charge of shit. Oh, well. I'm glad you changed your mind now. And so, it just seems like we just really need this, man. We need a big reset button. And Friday the 13th, like I said, Trump declared war. And
war's a good reset button.
It sure is, man. He went out and he just went off and bombed a bunch of Syrian chemical plants, which isn't fair. I mean, we have our own chemical plants. We call it Coachella. You know what I'm saying? All those shitty drugs and BO. They're gonna bomb us, man. What are you gonna do? Guys, I think that's about it on my monologue, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Guys, make some fucking noise. Let's get the show started. What do you say? Episode 6. We have a very special little segment. It's like a one-time thing. I want you guys to clap it up. My friend Danny Archila's got this new thing called Hot News. Make some fucking noise. Danny Archila, Hot News!
Hey everybody, I'm Danny Archilla, and I swear to God, I only came to this alley to find the van with candy, so if anybody can show me where that is, that'd be great. Here is your hot news for this week. So the Volvo XC90 has been deemed the world's safest car by the UK, which doesn't surprise me because they probably strapped British people smiling on the bumpers.
No. Ew.
Hi-oh.
Ew! You said ew?
Yeah.
I said woo! Look at this pepper! I'm about to eat it because not enough laughter exists in this world!
Do it. Oh.
So check this out. Superhero of the comic books, Stan Lee, has used his legal powers to sue his ex-manager. We'll be expecting this and more of Stan Lee's cameo in The Prosecutor's Age of Elder Abuse. Nothing? Come on!
No, don't eat anymore. Don't eat anymore.
A new study has found that hand dryers are actually quite dirty, being that they blow out germs, bacteria, and poopy particles.
Yeah. I love poopy particles.
Yeah, I guess there's more than one way to get a shitty blowjob.
Ouch.
I can keep doing this all night, guys. You don't scare me. Ah! Ex-Disney star Orlando Bloom has been arrested in his underwear. The cops said they did not see this coming, but after they saw the pee trickling down his pants and the shit up his crack, they were that's so raving all over it. Ha ha. That's horrible, I know. Which is why I'm eating another one.
No.
Speaking of country music, the yodeling boy has been invited to perform at Coachella. He'll be performing. He'll be performing Lovesick Blues on stage with his producer, followed by CPR on Pothead with Steve Aoki. That's their remix, and this is another pepper.
No. Damn.
There's a video of a safari guide stuffing an elephant with his hand. We would not show the video because we would have to press on bestiality on Pornhub.
Shit.
Thank you, Norm. So, a fireman has found a living newborn baby and apparently an understanding that an umbilical cord is not a fire hose.
What the fuck are you doing?
It's like some jackass shit. Just throw up on my shit.
And finally, a turtle that breathes out of his balls is going extinct. Which would not be surprising if you stuffed that much cocaine down your pants. I've been Danny Archilla. You guys have been comfortably watching me die. Thank you so much.
Yeah! Alright, tonight's show, make some noise for Danny Archila. That was hot. Thanks. some comedy, guys. Make some noise. The one and only, the legendary Kenny Lyrik! Let's go, Kenny!
Man, check it out. We just moved out of drum box and now we're here at the actual garage where the garage mic happens. For the High Tonight show. Hey man, we got some controversy going on right here. And I want to let you know you should like, subscribe, and smash that like button. Smash that subscribe button. Got more shit coming to you. Thank you very much, Garage/High Tonight Show/ Danny Archila for smoking too much weed and thinking that's gonna be okay. That's too much.
Hot take.
That was a little too much, man. Somebody give him a bag of Takis, man. He'll get the same reaction. You know, I'm not too impressed with what's going on in the world right now.
Woo!
I'm not a big fan of the new movie, Are You Ready Player One?
Fuck no.
I saw the movie, The Last Jedi, whatever, the last Star Wars that was out. And it was just the same thing as Empire Strikes Back. Same thing as A New Hope. Same shit. And I'm not playing for it, okay, guys? I'm not paying for it. There's intergalactic bad guys out in space. They're trying to take over the world. The good guys, they don't know what the fuck they're gonna do. They don't have enough power to take down the bad guys. The bad guys are swooping down, whooping all the good guys' asses. Then out of nowhere, a shaman pulls out of this dark space, comes in, helps out the good guys, whoops a couple of bad guys' asses. Bad guys are like, oh shit, this guy's badass. They pull back. Then the good guys run off. Then that's how we get to sequel number 2, Are You Ready Player 2? And then we're going to get to Are You Ready Player 3? And Are You Ready Player 4? There's never going to be like a point where all those fucking main characters go to Africa and solve world hunger. They're never going to do that shit. Instead, they're going to keep talking about they're in space and, you know, they're talking about their fucking, their friendships and all that shit. I fucking hate friendships. I fucking hate the whole friendship bullshit. You know, we're here at Garage Mike. We're cool and everything, but the LA comedy scene fucking sucks, alright? This is Channel 301. This is exclusive for the LA comedy scene, okay? I don't like Jeremiah Watkins, alright? I don't fucking like his podcast, Jeremiah Wonders or whatever the fuck. He's got all these fucking people. Yeah, Jeremiah was my best friend. Jeremiah Watkins does the same fucking impression since he was doing 4 years ago. This Kings of Leon impression. And that album's been out like 6 years ago. What the fuck, man? Why do these people get paid to do impressions of 6 years ago or whatever the fuck? I don't like Jeremiah and I don't like his fucking podcast. Who else I don't like, man?
Me. Everybody.
No, it's not that. All these Comedy Store guys, you know, Channel 301, you guys, I like you guys, you know, you guys are out there in the streets, but we're out there at the open mics, per se, next stage, you know, that's got a mic there every night, and then these Comedy Store guys pull up with their fucking t-shirts, like as if they're fucking NFL guys or whatever the fuck, and they're pulling up to the place, and then they're fucking bombing on stage, being all insecure, like, what should I talk about here? You should talk about how much dick you suck to wear that t-shirt, that's what you should talk about. I fucking hate the Comedy Store guys that go up there and then they start, you know, talking all this shit. Feng Chao, what the fuck is wrong with you? I hope you watch this shit, Feng Chao. You're fucking heckling everybody with the F-bomb. You're like, faggot this, faggot that, faggot this, faggot. When you came to America, you look like as if you were fucking selling fake Nikes over at Chinatown. Shut the fuck up, man. Talking all that bullshit. And then he's wearing expensive shoes that have letters on it that say, oh, I'm from China, I'm from Beijing. Oh, check out my t-shirt, check out my fucking shoes. Whatever, man. Just because you guys pay $900 for shoes doesn't make you any cooler or fun or whatever the fuck. I don't give a fuck. I fucking hate the comedy scene. Comedy scene sucks. You know?
Yeah.
Fucking sucks. You know, I'm still banned from all these comedy clubs because I showed my dick or whatever.
I love you.
Get over it, guys. Get over it.
You're goddamn right.
I've been watching a lot of bachelorette party porn, you know, where the fucking striptease guys walking all over the fucking bachelor party and the girls are sucking on his dick, and I'm like, that's the job that I want, all right? I want that fucking job, all right? I want to walk around in a party and just with my dick out and get it sucked all the fucking time, all right? And I'm sorry I did that at the comedy clubs. I'm sorry I did it at the wrong place at the wrong time, all right? I was doing it at the wrong place at the wrong time. I was applying for the job at the wrong place, okay? Sorry. It was the wrong club, okay? So, you know, but I'm there just like having fun in my room, just jerking off, imagining that I'm dancing, getting my dick sucked. Like, you know, I'm not jerking it every time he's dancing onto the new girl, but he's dancing onto the next girl, I'm jerking it. Hell yeah, man. I also have sex with this fucking teenage, nah, she's not teenage, she's like 22. She's 22 and she's a fucking MILF, dude. She lives in this fucking ghetto-ass apartment in Long Beach, and I have to pay her money to have sex with her, dude. She's a fucking ghetto-ass hoe. I don't give a fuck what the fuck you say. She puts her fucking son in the restroom while I'm fucking her for $10. I don't give a fuck, though. Fuck! It's the fucking best, dog. I be busting a nut in her mouth, and then I'm running out that fucking place so her fucking son doesn't know what the fuck's going on, alright? I'm a bad person. Maybe I should be banned. I'm sorry, okay? Maybe I should be fucking banned, alright? If I do that kind of shit. I also used to have sex with homeless ladies behind dumpsters like that one over there, you know, behind the fucking studios. I used to have fun with that kind of shit. You know, I would ride my bike at 4 or 5 in the morning in South Central LA looking for a homeless lady standing outside a motel with $20 in my pocket. You know, that's what I used to do, but I don't do that anymore. I have a fat black girlfriend now that's fucking ruining my fucking life, dude. Ruining my fucking life. I fucking hate her so fucking much. She's bigger than the fucking line at the restroom at Coachella. I'll tell you that much. She's that big, okay? She's that big. And I gotta fucking take care of her. I gotta make out with that. I gotta kiss that. I gotta find that kind of clit. You know how much I gotta dig in to find that clit? You guys don't know how much work I gotta do. Fuck, man. And I love her, okay? She feeds me. She takes me to Cheesecake Factory, okay? These skinny girls, they don't take me to Cheesecake Factory, all right? Fucking skinny girls, they don't ever buy me a pizza at Pizza Hut or Domino's, none of that shit. But this girl, she does, all right? So she's got her place in my heart, all right? And I just can't stand her, man. I just can't fucking stand her. She's all asking me all these stupid ass questions. What are the 3 things do you love about me? You're this slice, and this slice of pizza. That's what I fucking like about you. I like my milkshake, I like my cheeseburger, and I like my french fries. What the fuck you want me to say? That I love your fucking enormous titty that fucking has boob sweat that gives me pink eye every time I motorboat? That's what you want me to say? That's what you fucking want me to say? Is that what you want me to say? That your fucking titties give me pink eye because fuck, there's too much to scrub? What the fuck, alright? I don't know, man. So what though? I'm the humanitarian. I'm the saint for dating and making out with that shit. She took me out on a Valentine's date on a fucking expensive ass fucking restaurant in Burbank. It was called Mangione's right next to the fucking Grove. And there was a bunch of hot fucking skinny, big titty, big ass, big lip bitches just on dates and shit. And I was sitting right next to them with my big whale ass bitch, man. What the fuck, man? And oh man, dog, I was so fucking like, man, why can't I have one of these skinny bitches, dog? What's wrong with me? What? Why can't I have some of the hot? And you know why? Because these skinny bitches. Nah, it's not that. I could find a skinny homeless bitch or whatever. but it's just. But the real fact is that I do love her, Ariel. I do love you for buying me any kind of fucking pizza that I want and I need, and I'm sorry for hurting your feelings right now, but it's okay. She's not gonna watch this. She's not gonna watch this.
Why'd you get all faded at the end, Kenny? What the fuck?
Come on, puff away.
Get Adrian.
Man. So, like, subscribe, share, comment. Let us know what you want. Let us know if you want your favorite comedian out there to come on Channel 301. And I'm not even a producer. I'm just fucking pitching shit right now.
Dude, put me up.
I came to the wrong garage, man.
Come down to Garage and we'll make your dreams come true. Thanks a lot, Garage Man.
Guys, make some fucking noise! Kenny Make some more noise for Kenny Lyon. He's a fucking. So Kenny, right up top, let's start talking, man.
Yeah, let's do it.
You don't give a shit what you say.
No, I
I
don't.
love that, man. You know I love that about you. I believe no matter what the fuck you say, you have every right to say it. You're not hurting anybody. You know what I'm saying, dude? Just fucking say it. You know, and I'm so glad you don't give a shit. And you know, if anybody was ever gonna go to jail for saying some shit, like it's probably gonna be you. But like, it's amazing that that's the fight that you're fighting. You know what I'm saying?
We would all murder police officers on your behalf. Dude.
I mean, I'm telling you, dude, you are a pioneer. You don't give a shit. You burn so many bridges, like just these people, and like I've always said it. I'm never gonna ban Kenny from anything. I don't give a shit what you do. Okay, so let's talk about it.
Yeah, man. I don't really mind saying all this mess about Jeremiah. I have my reasons. So there was a few nights where I got to go up last at the Hollywood Improv. This was before I was banned. For Thursday and Saturday nights, it was like a Thursday night shit. Then it switched to Saturday night, and the OG hosts, they left town. They were out doing something else. Jeremiah Watkins was one of the trio, right? It was called Midnight Snacks. Jeremiah had Pat Regan as his co-host, and I don't get along with Pat Regan because I called him a bunch of derogatory names or whatever.
Yeah, as you do.
Lesbian.
I just don't really appreciate the bullshit. Like, all these guys trying to be Adam Sandler and Nick Thu. And, all these guys trying to be like somebody that's already been out there. And the whole game just giving into it. Like, yeah, let's get another Adam Sandler in here. Yeah, and he's not Adam Sandler. I don't really like it. I don't appreciate it. And
I don't appreciate it.
I saw this one video of Bill Hicks talking shit about Carrot Top and Jay Leno, and it changed my life. I was like, wait a minute, this guy's talking mad shit about Carrot Top and Jay Leno. No one ever showed me that kind of shit, so it inspired me to speak out, and I was like, man, fuck all these motherfucking Adam Sandler wannabes, and everybody started laughing because they got it, you know? He was just going up there, not like really, just singing lies, you know, like these teenage whatever bullshit lies, like.
And how do you feel whenever people come out and tell you not to say this shit?
It's none of their business. It's all my business. Like
Right.
Yeah,
You don't have to fucking listen to you.
I don't want to.
I have to unfollow you, but they can't tell you what the fuck to do, what to say, what to think. Those are your opinions. And I love that about you, man. You always never lose that shit, you know?
Yeah, like I'm just like speaking out, you know, everyone's just like, yeah, of course Pat Regan's cool. He's getting on this show. He's getting on that show. We gotta be cool with it. We gotta be this. That's not true, bro. That's not true.
Yeah.
You know what I like about you is you're not just a contrarian. You're not just doing it just to be on the opposite of everyone else.
No, I'm speaking out because I don't think that what he's doing is valuable or whatever. I think it's just like the same generic shit, and comedians should speak out, like how Bill Hicks did, how Joe Rogan did about Carlos Mencia. Like, everyone's just like, yeah, like, mind your business, making money. I'm fine, you know, like, I'm living, I'm breathing, you know, like, whatever, you know, like, I may not be doing auditions or whatever, or having thousands of followers. I'm fine with where I'm at, but there's something about me that's like, I'm at the mics, I'm in front of them, and I'm gonna talk shit and try to make it funny. I'm gonna try to speak out and really like speak out, like stick out, you know, and
and it's not easy. You know, sometimes I say shit and it falls flat, falls super flat. Everyone thinks that I'm a crazy. I go home with that kind of like stigma. I'm like, shit, I didn't do it right this time. But then I come back and I keep going and I keep trying, and you know, like eventually people get it because I'm just trying to push the cleverness and trying to stick through and push out and stick out, you know, like.
And it reflects on some of these Facebook posts. That's where you really get your aggression out. Some of them you'll just come out and blatantly say some shit like, "I'm the best, fuck all y'all," and like, or you know, something about your brothers or something like that.
I've seen so many like funny Facebook posts like from these Stone Cold Steve Austin characters, or like these like people that do the
Jesus.
Stone Cold persona.
Continue, please.
I just saw some dude on Facebook just go all out talking about like, "Oh, you motherfucking jabronis, I'm gonna Stone Cold Stunner you. It's 316, the rattlesnake." And I fucking felt that. I was like, man, this dude is with passion. And there was one night I was so angry. I think I was in Guatemala. And I was sleeping in my aunt's place in like the middle of the farm, like some dirt piece of place, like just nothing, you know. And luckily I had my Facebook. I was on my Facebook, and I was looking at all these people like getting on all these shows, and I was seeing them like I was jealous, but at the same time I was like, man, these people aren't that. And you know, I'll say everyone says that. Everyone says whatever. Everyone, but there was just something in my mind. I was like, man, you know what? Just like I'm thousands of miles away. Like nothing bad is gonna happen. No one's gonna knock on my door or anything like that. And so I just started spewing out all this shit like, fuck this person, fuck that person, fuck it. And then everybody on Facebook started saying, hey, that's bad, this is that. I started laughing because I'm like thousands of miles away. Like, what do you mean it's bad? I'm in a third world country. None of that matters to me. Like, none of it matters. I can say
that's what I like about you is you're not scared either. It's not that you like are looking for a fight, but you know how to defend yourself.
I've given some of these people some shit. I've been nice to them.
Yeah.
I've been nice to them, and then they've been dicks to me. Like Jeremiah, my bad, I didn't finish that story. Jeremiah was like, oh, you have a problem with Pat Regan. I'm gonna have to ask Pat Regan if it's okay if you could get on stage. It's like, what the fuck's wrong with you, dude? Like, you guys are so fucking lame. Just because I don't have a TV credit, I have to be going through all these fucking all this bullshit. You know, so and Pat Regan was like, no, I don't want him on stage. And Jeremiah was like, no, you can't get on stage. And I was like, dude, what a bullshit ass move. Like, you're playing politics, and then you try to be, I have to be like, oh yeah, fuck him, you know? Like, I don't give a fuck, you know? I'm fucking fine where I'm at. I've never been like, I need a tall white guy with a big nose for my project. I've never been in. I've never thought about that, man. And
okay. And so, how's the karate going before we go?
well, it's going good. It's just like, it's all right. This is, you know, just trying to stay fit.
You're teaching the kids right now?
Yeah, I teach 5-year-olds and adults, and
show us some moves real quick before you go. The last time you did a kick, show us some moves.
Yeah.
Guys, you want to see Kenny Lion do some karate? Do some karate.
all right, guys.
Right in front of the camera. Show us a little something, Kenny.
Check this out, guys. I'm gonna teach you how to do a very nice side kick, okay? Now, very important, you guys gotta warm up your knees, bring up your knees. I suggest doing a couple of knee ups a few times before you do the kicks so you can get used to bringing your knees up. All right, so you're gonna wanna go ahead and point your floor foot. Your toes are gonna be facing the head direction, okay? Now, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to explain this. It's very complicated. You're going to twist your foot when you kick. If you don't twist your foot, you're not going to be able to access some of your hip muscles right over here. It's very important to twist your foot when you kick. Now,
I wish he was
You're essentially, when you're facing forward, your toes are facing forward as well.
Kenny, could you do this naked?
Yeah, please.
Oh
for
my
fuck's
God.
sake.
Leave him
no,
alone.
Clothes off.
Shut the
God
fuck
damn
up.
it.
He's
And
not
so-
doing it.
Take your clothes off.
You're
Let
going
the
to-
man preach his craft. You calm the fuck down.
You guys are going to twist your toes like so, okay? Now,
Whoa.
A little more nudity. Just the shirt. Fuck.
I'm going to need.
It's
You're
funny.
going to bring your knees up. Okay, very important to bring your knees up, chest level high. And I don't know why I'm standing on a chair. I'm sorry.
Nobody knows.
I can't really explain how to do it. The angle of the camera is very.
true.
Yeah, I can't really explain the kick.
Just like Victor's face.
What I can say is, if you want to,
You kick the joint out of Victor's mouth.
how about this?
Guys, make some noise for Kenny Lyon. Come for the fucking Kenny. Night Tonight Show, make some noise. Go in!
By the way, we better drop a music video to this. You can check it out at STOICRecords.com. It's called By Essence. Friday, 5 p.m. Yo.
Look, dancing time is of the essence. I work hard so I don't stress it. Time will tell if it's a blessing. If not sure, then don't be guessing. Just progress and spread the message. I'm not sure if I will make it. Try my best and watch me take it. Smoking blunts and start these headaches. Clear my mind and now it's thinking. Now it's time to apply my greatness.
Dawn, they say time is of the essence. Overcoming my depression. Here to answer all your questions. It's not a thing that I'm not mentioned. No reason for me to be stressing the line. Except for the debt that I'm piling. It's not getting paid. But I'm gonna try. Before I go to sleep, I turn into a pilot and blast out. Woo! I see myself flying, asking myself, now why would I land in the land where my brothers and sisters don't believe in my plan? They'd rather see me fail than prevail, cause I became the dawn and the fool they knew back that was Sam. You will to want it. It's funny cause I still to want it. No estuviera yo aquí si no fuera por mi padre. Ya que mi madre le vale madre. Me quedé en cobarde. I wanted like a painful death. To get rid of all the pain that's fucking left. Don't beg, but I beg the West. I pray for the best, though again till I'm late to rest. Oh Lord, give me all the strength that I need to proceed and believe I should follow the path that was chosen for me. And my back cause I chosen to speak. I'm not weak any day of the week.
Looking at the sun and moon, stars align, could this be news? I've been searching for some clues, trying to pay off for my dues. Fuck the whistles, fuck the drones, check my shit and see who moves. Mobbing story go throughout my city, visit drop like 50. If we took the ties, then you were probably guilty. I cannot stress if it ain't 50-50. People come and go, and I can take it with me. Then the perks of habits that won't help with me. People talking sister Jesse trying to hit me. You can't twist the gun, no other stack against me. Now I'm feeling stop a fall. Started plotting on my goals. You will never see me fall. Mama taught me to be bold, even when the circuit's cold.
Yo, never been the type to act a bitch. I'm the type to make a smack the lips. I just wanna have a batch of kids. Put my dick up in the water, watch me catch a fish. I'm too slick for this rapping shit. Gon' put me in a casket then. My flow sharper than a cactus, man. I told these bitches I ain't never coming back again. Cause I put the pussy in the pretzel, and then I put it in the friend zone. And then I killed his instrumental with this futuristic pencil. Fuck what I've been through, cause I never could afford a sword. Or you'd be dead if I swore to Lord. I'm trying to make this money door to door. I don't like to keep an open door. You order war, I record some more. Yeah. They admire my presence. So what is a king to a peasant? They say you can do what you want when you know you invested. All my time is of the essence. Yeah. They say time is of the essence.
I work hard so I don't stress it. Time will tell if it's a blessing. If not sure, then don't be guessing. Just progress and spread the message. I'm unsure if I'ma make it. Try my best and watch me take it. Smoke these blunts and start these headies. Clear my mind and now it's vacant. Now it's time to apply my greatness. Start getting in the motherfucking building.
We got a music video coming out for that on STOICRecords.com on Friday around 5 p.m. around so. Yeah.
I want everybody to go on Instagram and follow STOIC_clothing and STOIC_records. And then follow the High Tonight Show.
That's right.
Yep.
I believe it's called Channel 310, not 301. Well, you know, potato.
Alrighty, guys, we got one more from Stoic coming up.
Yeah. We got a little track for the ladies. You know, so I'm gonna get up in the feelings real quick. Do you mind if I speak? My heart racing and I can't take it no more. I put you on your feet and I put myself in a hole. I'm coming up your stairs with a dozen straight to your door. Cause probably then you'll love me again. I'm back where I began cause I couldn't stand being friends. And I cannot pretend that your loving comes to an end. So I write this from the heart and I stab myself with a pen. Now watch me die, look me in the eyes, telling me we're done, but I know how you feel inside. I know this ain't the time, but I apologize for my lies. And I still wake in the morning just wishing you by my side. So, do you mind if I roll through? Yeah, it's been a while since I stroked you. But if I could, I would be there in a flash and do you like I never had the chance. Do you mind if we reunite for the night? Forget and forgiving. If we do it, let's do it right. There's too much on your mind to be worried about you and I. Let's do it before we run out of time. Do you mind if I come over and lay you right on the sofa? I see you agonizing, your body keeps getting closer. You got a man, but I'll be here when it's over. She looked at me and this is what I told her. I don't mind. I don't mind. Yeah.
Don't mind, yeah. Don't mind, don't mind, don't mind. Hey, don't mind, don't mind, don't mind, yeah. Don't mind, don't mind, don't mind. Don't mind, yeah. Don't. Take it out. Sweet lady, how you doing? Do you mind if you've been on my mind? I've been trying to figure out some ways, make it possible to turn back all the hands of time. One night is all it takes for me to touch your face, invade your private place, dancing without music, get high and lost in space. And I'll do anything that you ask for. Focus on the present and forget about the past more. Wishing that this night can last more. We should take it slow, no need to fast forward. Bring the ass for the press play, so we can make a movie this way. Turn this moment in forever before night turns today. Anyway, do you like if this is the way that I'm thinking? And it's you that I wanna let it sink in. A queen to a kingpin, candle lights to illume the night. Slow jams set the mood just right. Hold it down and you hold me tight. Eat you up, but I can't promise I won't bite. You gon' more than like, you gon' love. Shake hands when I scoop you up. Must be an angel from above. Trust issues, putting you I trust. Do you mind if tonight it is you that I interrupt? Hey, don't mind. Come on, hey, don't mind. Hey, don't mind. Don't mind, don't mind, don't mind. Hey, don't mind, don't mind. Yeah, you can check that out where?
That will be a song on my next mixtape, and the title is still unknown. So
Guys, make some fucking noise for Delgado!
that is called
Stoic right there.
STOIC Gang, STOICRecords.com, STOICClothing.com. You already know when to check us out. Exclusive.
Guys, make some fucking noise.
Shout out to the High Tonight Show, man, for having us. Thank you, everybody, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, take a seat. Guys, y'all been with me since the beginning, man.
Yeah, man.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Don was you were in the pilot. Or maybe was it the first episode?
It was a pilot. It was a pilot.
Man, you've been there, dude,
Yeah.
since we've been in the fucking studio and everything.
Yes,
And now you're here, and I really appreciate you coming
I
out.
appreciate you calling me up to freaking be a part of this season. You know, season 2.
All of Stoic.
Minus Vega Uchiha, who couldn't make it today. He's working, you know, he's doing his business right now. So, shouts to him. But like we were saying, we got Delgado right there.
Delgado, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. We got Bomplex.
Motherfucking Plex.
And then we got Don Lyrik, of course. And the song we performed first was called Essence.
Alright.
You want to let them know, Mr. Delgado, what's going on with Essence?
We actually dropped Essence like around New Year's. We just started to do some visuals for it, you know, something people haven't seen for the whole group.
Right.
Something new. So we're gonna start doing music videos more often. But that's just one to, you know.
And I can't wait to look for those, man. Where can the audience find those?
Well, it's gonna be on YouTube, but if you follow us on our Instagram at STOIC Records, on our social media, STOICRecords.com. You can keep up with everything there.
Everything there at STOICRecords.com. How long have you guys been united as Stoic now?
I mean, together us four?
Officially.
How long would you say?
Honestly, well, we started like 2011.
Yeah, they started 2011.
Don came around like 2015. You know, he came. I knew Vega and Chia since 2012, 2011 around there. So I met him after that.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, but in a sense, you know, we've always been stoic even when we didn't know each other.
And I love that.
You know what I'm saying?
I love that shit.
Yeah, man. STOICClothing.com. You can find this merch right here on STOICClothing.com. STOICCLOTHING. Just in case you know how to spell, you know.
And so it's good to catch up with you guys, you know. What else y'all got going on? Y'all, I saw y'all were doing a rap battle or something like that, right?
Oh yeah, it's like a competition.
It was a competition. That's badass. How'd that go?
It went good, you know. It went good. Judges are always gonna, you know, make their own. They're gonna have their own opinions, of course, and they went with somebody else who looked crazier with the crazy hair and fucking colorful outfit, you know.
Yeah, some 6ix9ine.
Yeah,
shit.
so I was like, man, I should
dancing.
Yeah. But man, you guys, I like y'all style, dude. I always appreciate y'all coming out. Y'all know how to fucking perform. You guys are rock stars. Like,
we'll make it in fucking 5x5 right in space.
Yeah,
We'll make it work.
did
Yeah, we make it work.
did it, didn't we? Y'all
Yeah, we
made a
did.
fucking stage out
Yeah,
of
we
this
did.
shit.
Yeah, we did.
And so y'all got some albums dropping anytime soon?
We got some mixtapes coming up. We have a STOIC mixtape coming up soon. The date is to be announced, but just know that there's a lot of fire and a lot of variety with different hip hop.
Okay.
For sure, some videos.
Yeah, videos for sure. Because visuals is very important, you know?
Right.
People are not gonna click a link to go hear a song, you know what I'm saying, to go hear it. It's very rare. If you have a video and you're promoting it correctly, and people are like, okay, let me see what this is about. You know, this guy's been bugging me the whole week about this. And what I did last time, because the thing is, I also dropped a song called Lessons and the video on YouTube.
Right.
You can check that out on my page, Don Lyrik STOIC, and that's Don Lyrik with a K. You've been spelling it with a C, Victor.
Have I?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I'm
You know,
fucking I can't spell. I'm illiterate, dude.
Some
I really
Nigerian
am.
kid in Nigeria is getting all the views rather than me.
I really am illiterate. I'm dyslexic, man. It's not my fault.
No, it's all good. But yeah, you can definitely find our music, and we'll be promoting, and obviously we stay in contact. So you know, we let you know, you let the people know. Whenever you want us to come back here again, you're obviously.
You guys are the fucking guys, man.
Yeah.
So what else? Anything before we go? What's been going on in the fucking in the industry?
In the industry, I don't know, man. We're just trying to fucking get in this shit to fucking start making that money, you know?
Right.
Honestly, not that that's why we started doing it. We started doing it because we had a passion to writing something that we have in mind, but we want to make this shit big because we are some great fucking lyricists and people out there that just deciding to close their eyes and their ears because they don't want to listen to the truth.
Right. You guys are the fucking truth. Absolutely. Well, you guys want to stick around for some comedy? We got some
most
comedy coming
definitely.
up.
Yeah,
Guys, make some more noise for Stoic.
Yeah!
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Buttah Man! Let's go! Hi, Tonight Show. Buttah Man, make some fucking noise!
Yo, what's up,
Yes,
y'all?
yes.
Yeah, high tonight, people. We are high tonight. This is yo, give it up for homie right here. This is his dream right here.
Yeah.
We are in a garage, goddammit.
Yep.
I have seen some things and heard some things when I was waiting here to do this show. I was like, yo, this is some disrespectful ass shit. Motherfuckers are disrespectful as fuck up in here, man. No, let's get some work going. Let's make some money, people. Like, yo, like, I love principle and everything, but shit, motherfuckers gotta get paid. You know how disrespectful this comedy game is?
Yeah.
This is how disrespectful comedy is, right? Any other place, right? You know, you work and you work and you work and you do all these free shows and shit, you know what I'm saying? Comedy is the only disrespectful game where, like, you make $20 in comedy and you're like, oh, yes, thank you, Jesus. Thank you for this bounty, this $20, you know what I mean? Like, disrespectful shit. You know what I mean? Like, you try to get people to come to your shows, I mean, and you say, hey, you know, I got a comedy show coming up, you want to support my dream? And you know the shit they tell you, the bullshit they tell you, this is shit they say. Yeah, but I'ma definitely try to come to your show. Like, what the fuck is definitely try? How do you even put those two words together in a sentence? Definitely and try. That's some bullshit. Let me tell you how I know definitely try is a bullshit statement, right? Like, let's say I owe this man $100, right? Okay? And he asked me for it. And I tell him this. You know what, man? I'm going to definitely try to give you $100 back. This man and I are going to have a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a bullshit statement, you know? Let's see. Oh, So let me just say real quick, I'm gay, and so no no need for applause, no need for applause. But no, the thing is, I know it's great. No, but now I used to talk in my act about how, like, straight dudes didn't have to worry about gay dudes because gay dudes have this thing called other gay dudes. You know what I mean? So and gay dudes don't have to go through the shit that straight dudes have to do to get laid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't go back to that life. You know what I mean? let me just give you the trailer of Gay World, because I dated women. So let me give you the trailer of Gay World. This is the trailer. In a world where you can have sex for the rest of your life and never have to take anyone to dinner, that's Gay World. Because dick doesn't give a fuck what's in your fridge, but vagina must be fed. Vagina must be fed. But apparently, gay dudes are creeps too. Here, apparently, I'm gay. Dudes are telling me all their Me Too stories and shit. So when I hear their stories, I automatically go to the place of, well, a guy harassed you, huh? Well, what were you wearing? Because, like nowadays, like, real talk, like, what allegedly straight men put on their bodies in 2018 to represent the culture, I don't know, yo. It's confusing as fuck to me, you know what I'm saying? The other day, I saw this dude, he was a thug, but he had a hoodie on that zipped up in the back. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, how you got a hoodie on that zipped up in the back? That's not gangster. That's not thug. Yeah, a hoodie. Look, I'm gay, right? I would never wear a hoodie that zips up in the back. You know why? Because that would make me look gay. Like, imagine, yo, I'm about to fuck you up, son. I'm about to fuck you up. But could you just sit me in the back? Just get me in the back. Could you just get this? I just need to get out of this so I can fuck you up. All right, y'all. My name is Buttah. This has been great. Thank y'all. Love y'all.
When I told you, I was like, yo, if I don't get on this show, I'm going to fire my agent. I'm firing everybody. What the fuck is going on? How am I not on this fucking show yet?
You're made for this shit.
This is bullshit. I should have been on season 1.
You're going to be back.
It's like I'm just playing. No, I'm blessed and grateful to be here, man.
Thank you so much. So, Buttah, I love
Yes,
your
sir.
hair.
Thank you.
I love your glasses.
That's how we do,
You're
man.
a fucking character. I mean, like, how long have you been going by Buttah Man?
Yo, I started as a radio, you know what I'm saying?
Radio?
Yeah, and that's actually my radio handle, and then it just stuck with me, through, like, the whole career.
And you're like a radio, kind of like what? You
Yeah,
put the
not
songs
radio,
on,
TV host, hosted television shows, and did stuff for, like, MTV, BET.
No shit!
As you can see, things are going great.
Yeah.
No, but, like, my passion was always comedy. And so, I decided I was going to move out to LA and just really just throw everything into comedy and just grind.
And where were you coming from?
New York.
New York.
Yeah, man. NYC, East Coast.
That's a whole different mode, that's like a different pace. Like, I've been there, they move very quickly, and like, that's why they're so rude and shit, like, they're just fast.
No, but this is the thing, right? I lived in New York, and I love it there because I love it in the summertime, it's amazing. But see, when I got to Cali, what happened was, I went into a dispensary.
Right.
And when I saw the MasterCard Visa logo, I was like, oh, fuck New York. Fuck this. I'm not going back to that life. I can't go back to that life. I can't go back to, like, going to the ATM and waiting for Paco to come downstairs and he's got his baby mother in the car. And I'm
how does the weed compare?
You don't even get as much as. It's not good.
It's not. I don't think it's the climate.
It's most not good. I mean, it's just better out here. It's just the whole not having to sweat shit. Recreation, like New York still has to work that stuff
They're
out. But
catching
eventually
up.
they will. But in the meantime, there's nothing like. Like, I enjoy, like, first of all, like, everybody from the East Coast is moving out here now. It's crazy. It's a great invasion.
They switch, because everyone here wants to go there.
So a lot of folks are out here now, and so, I just enjoy just, the scene out here and being, because I was able to get, like, into the Comedy Store and other clubs, just by relationships and working and just being at the mics and politicking and just always just being out and pushing.
Right.
You know, and so I was just getting better looks here than I was in New York. In New York, I was performing at Wing Night by the pool table. You know what I'm saying? And here I'm at the comedy store. I'm like, okay, I think I'm gonna switch over here.
And how long you been out here now?
Dude, man, it's been like 3 years. And then I went to the Virgin Islands for a little bit. That's where I'm from, St. Thomas, Virgin Islands.
Really?
Originally, yeah.
Virgin, okay, so where's that around?
Island boy.
Is that like
Puerto Rico?
Puerto Rico?
It's all the places that people don't give a fuck about after hurricanes and stuff.
I know Puerto Rico didn't have power for a while.
We knew we were fucked because like Trump didn't even know he was the president of the Virgin Islands. Conference. And like we're like 2 hurricanes deep. Everything's fucked up, and the president's like, I spoke to the president of the Virgin Islands, and they're like, no, sir, you're the president of the Virgin Islands.
Oh my God.
And we're like. And we're like, oh fuck, we're fucked. So we've just been kind of just.
That's shitty, you know. You got family.
So, yeah. So but we're blessed, man. Everybody who made it through is just happy for life, and everybody's gonna rebuild, and like Carnival and all that stuff is coming up, and so we're very resilient people.
Absolutely.
That's how we're able to. I'm able to come out here and survive this disrespectful comedy shit out here. You know what I mean? You got to be strong to do this, man. Like this is not for everybody.
It's not.
Seriously. And if you don't really believe in your ability to make it, then you're not gonna make it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, this is what it is. Like
you're fucking making it.
Like look at you created a platform, and that's the other thing. Because I know. I've heard people say on other shows things about not getting opportunities, but really, ultimately, the opportunity is what you create. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
We're sitting here because, shouts to 310 and you, because y'all are creating your opportunity and not waiting for anybody hat in hand, and that's how you run this shit. How you expect to be respected in an industry where you got people like Robert Towson, people like Robert Towson and the Wayans brothers and these people who write, you know what I'm saying? And they write they write their shit, write your stories and make your jokes and fucking create your platforms, and don't be mad if someone don't want to put you on theirs. It's their platform. They have a right to put whoever they want on it. Like you have the right to have whoever you want on your show. Now if I wasn't on your show, I'd be up in here kicking fucking shit and all this shit. But that's not the point. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not petty like that. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, like create your own shit, do your shit. So props to you, man.
Thank you so much,
no
bud. I really appreciate
Thank you for having me, man.
Thank you for coming out.
No
so
doubt.
were you performing back home?
Dude, I'm all over, man. I'm actually on Thursdays. I'm doing the music at Crack 'Em Up. You can catch me. Dogging them, yeah. And then I actually have a show coming up. It's at the Black Dahlia Mansion. It's a private show, and it's a comedy show. And then on 420, I'm hosting a burlesque show. In Tokyo Arts District.
Hey,
yeah,
get me in there. That's bad.
Got a lot of stuff and it's about, again, there's people out there who want to laugh. You know what I mean? And you got to find those people and put yourself in front of those people. And next thing you know, somebody needs a comedian for their event. Somebody needs a comedian for. It's not all about killing yourself trying to get in these clubs. You just work, you know what I mean?
Wherever you can find it.
For real.
Deliver.
No
Absolutely.
doubt. No doubt.
So before
Please
we go,
tell me you have a sponsor for all this weed, because
right now it's Eric. I mean, he rolled all these blunts. He's a real hard worker. He's a Carol man.
He is the man, He's the man. So definitely, man. Look, anytime.
So tell me,
I'll come back with my rap group.
I love that. That'd be badass.
Those guys were good.
Oh, Stoic.
Yeah,
shout out to Stoic. They'll be performing
good.
again here right after
I
this.
like their shirts too, like XL.
Tell me about your relationship with marijuana before we go.
Oh well, weed is great. People a lot of times people say, you smoke too much and da 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 and this and this and this, and you want to judge people for smoking weed. And I'm just thinking to myself, it's the weed right now that is keeping me from punching you in the face. How could you not be grateful for that? You know what I'm saying? Like, it keeps people from getting punched in the face.
It does.
If you want to, like,
it's not aggressive.
If you want to stop violence, like, get these brothers some Chiba Chews, man. I defy you to try to shoot someone on a Chiba Chew. You know what I'm saying? You'll be like, wait, my gun. I had it. I'm gonna kill you when I find that shit. Like, no,
so
it's like, like, yeah. So you know, that's my thing, man. You know.
I love that, and like, it helps with your art. You feel? I mean,
Well,
how does
definitely,
it
you know,
affect it?
you know, inspiration, but at the same time, you gotta balance that. You gotta
Right.
balance that.
I believe
I believe in the balance.
moderation is good.
Exactly.
I tend to overdo things.
I mean, but it's fine. I mean,
I
do
make it a
you.
point
You're,
to
you're,
smoke.
look at you. You're getting it done. You find a way to make work it into your life. See?
Right. Yeah, that's exactly
It's
what
like
I
you
wanted
said.
to
Look,
do.
you said I wouldn't do anything in this garage, Ma. Look what I'm doing with this garage.
And, you know, you get some lights up and a green screen. I mean, it's amazing what you can pull together.
Look, I'm telling you, for real, man. This is how you do it. Create your platform. So when I have my joint, you know, you can come on
I'd love
mine.
that.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
Because
please.
I'm launching, you know, some stuff.
Oh, really? Do you
Yeah.
you want anything you like? Do you want to shout out? Or
Nah,
plug
not
before we
yet,
go?
not yet.
Okay,
We
all
like
right.
to put
Top
things when they're
secret.
done.
I like to hear it. All right, well,
But
guys.
definitely, you know, but we're blessed. But like 420, like I said, the burlesque show is coming up. You can follow me at All Things Buttah.
All Things Buttah.
That's Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. And I always post when I have stuff coming up. And the 29th, that mansion show, they're like, you know, there may be some invites. So just
shit.
follow me and find out how you could be able to go to that.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, guys.
All right.
Put your hands together for Buttah Man! Yeah! Let's put your hands together for STOIC one more time. Let's go. STOIC! Let's go!
This is a sneak peek to my project that's soon to be released.
All right.
It's called Hidden Leaf.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Hey. Look, my expectations are low. Feel like I'm searching for more. I spend my heart and my soul. Feel like it's ready to go. Can't put a price in the dough. Hey, can't put a price on my dreams. Guess it's the way that it seems. Just trying to pay a good deed. I just be smoking my weed. Call this shit the hidden leaf. My expectations are low. Feel like I'm searching for more. I spend my heart and my soul. Feel like it's ready to go. Can't put a price in the dough. Hey, can't put a price on my dreams. Guess it's the way that it seems. Just trying to pay a good deed. I just be smoking my weed. Call this shit the hidden leaf. Either you stay or you leave. That shit don't matter to me. Healthy your life to your teeth. I ain't the one that's some grief. When I'm depressed, I just breathe. Hey, that be the shit that helps me. Helps with the anxiety. Plus the stress and agony. Ego is my vanity. I feel like a DT. Why ain't I happy though? Got a face now that I plastered on. Word of Stilo got the 47 tatted on my arm. People hate it when I'm sleeveless, thinking that it's something wrong. Do your research and if not, then maybe I can teach you. Passing knowledge that is given to us. Repeat the passes with the ones that with you. Fuck the ones that said it with you and they switch you. Hey. Look. Yeah. My yeah. Look, my expectations are low. Feel like I'm searching for more. I spend my heart and my soul. Feel like it's ready to go. Can't put a price on the dough. Can't put a price on my dreams. Guess it's the way that it seems. Just trying to pay a good deed. I just be smoking my weed. Call this shit the hidden leaf. My expectations are low. Feel like I'm searching for more. I spend my heart and my soul. Feel like it's ready to go. Can't put a price on the dough. Can't put a price on my dreams. Guess it's the way that it seems. Just trying to pay a good deed. I just be smoking my weed. Call this shit the hidden leaf. Beyond this life, I hope the coppers remember. Time is ticking, I'm the only contender. Strategic enough to go beyond predecessors. Feel like I'm smart enough to be a mentor. Just listen to everything that's in my lecture. All of the things accomplished in my sector gonna lead me to all of the things I was meant for. Ayy, put some food up in my plate. Ayy, all my family gon' relate. Ayy, people wait so they can hate. Fuck yourself, stay out my way. Born like this, I'm not gon' change. From the start, I've been the range. Fuck yourself, stay out my way. I can feel it in my veins. Ain't a thing I can attain since I was born till in my grave. Feel like I'm searching for more. I spend my heart and my soul. Feel like it's ready to go. Can't put a price in the dough. Can't put a price on my dreams. Guess it's the way that it seems. Just trying to pay a good deed. I just be smoking my weed. Call this shit the hidden leaf. My expectations are low. Feel like I'm searching for more. I spend my heart and my soul. Feel like it's ready to go. Can't put a price on the dough. Can't put a price on my dreams. Guess it's the way that it seems. Just trying to pay a good deed. I just be smoking my weed. Call this shit the hidden leaf. Yeah. Shouts out High Tonight Show. Everybody make some motherfucking noise one more time. Yes. Shouts out Vega. Elevated, patient, I'm high. higher than pagans and greatness like my ancient descendants. I'm nameless and now, but it can't even make it. Slow beginning, I'm chasing fame and I'm waking up brilliance. My greatness gonna be contagious and they remember for ages. Living legend because my methods are of perfection. I send a message to adolescents who always stressing. I say progression will only lead to your own perfection. Motherfucker, smoke weed until your ass is sitting in the presence of a menace. The Britons, the public will venomous silence. You won't be sentenced to death by the guillotine. Living in dream shoppers, katanas, the seven of spleen. I would be taking shots at you rappers, but that's not me. Affiliated with people that don't comprehend my cerebral. See the last of the evil, that brainwashing your neos. Doing things so illegal, they could be bad for your lethal. Baffled by the leaders that never made it in dreamers.
The last days up in this earth, I spend in church. The last days what we deserve to be rebirthed. The last days we finna burn. Haven't you heard? The last days I spend my verse up in this hearse. The last days up in this earth, I spend in church. The last days what we deserve to be rebirthed. The last days what we deserve to be rebirthed. The last days we finna burn. Haven't you heard?
Am I here only? That right there. Yeah, check it out. Yo, in my head only hear his voices. Gonna be the reason why I made these choices. If so, then my life has been so pointless. I struggle with have trouble admitting it. I think I'm going crazy. Take me away and admit me into a crazy hospital. Cause I'm not safe at home. See, I just want these fucking monsters to leave me alone. That I got these monsters in my head and underneath my bed. And even in my dreams, all these monsters want me dead. Now as I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, my life flashes before my eyes and I take my last breath. Not gonna lie, cause when I lost hope, I even turned to the monsters and they offer me a smoke that say,
Son, let me show you the way.
No.
In exchange for your soul, I make everything seem okay.
No.
I can give you some fame, some fortune, respect.
I got the offer and turn around, no regrets, cause I'm the motherfucking monster. And one day I will prosper, yo, one day I will have my own casa. One day I will have the fucking honor to call my baby mama and tell her there's no more drama.
No more pain.
Shout outs to MJB, FYI, I roll my MJ in a B-L-U-N-T. Cause it's STOIC for life, West Side motherfucker, we gon' do this shit until the last day up in this earth. I spend in church, the last days what we deserve to be rebirthed. The last days we finna burn, haven't you heard? The last days I spend my verse up in this hearse. The last days up in this earth, I spend in church. The last days what we deserve to be rebirthed. The last days we finna burn, haven't you heard? The last days I spend my verse up in this hearse. Yeah. Hot Tonight Show.
Episode 6, that's a wrap. Thank you so much. See you next week. I have a 17-month-old son. It's really fucking great. He's inside. Dude, I understand why DJ Khaled is so like hyped over his son now. Like when you have a kid, you get so excited over the stupidest shit. Like he started using forks this week, and I was like, oh yeah, me and his mom were clapping him on for like 15 minutes straight, non-ironically, you know, like fucking legit. And now I understand why, I understand why fucking DJ Khaled made his son like executive producer of his album. Like I get it, dude. I understand why he just yells in his face like, you're an icon. You're the best that ever did whatever you do. Like I have that exact same feeling for my son. It's the weirdest thing, man.